So when you say you're old, you don't get it. Get what? Abolish the police and the border patrol and capitalism and cancel Lincoln? No, I get it. The problem isn't that I don't get what you're saying or that I'm old. The problem is that your ideas are stupid. If you say, let's eat in the bathroom and in the kitchen, yeah, that's a new idea. But I wouldn't call it interior design.
You know, that's why they're tearing down the Constitution right now. Because those are the protections for us, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, the American founding. They say it's racist. And so if you object to the Great Reset, what are you? You're a racist, of course. So you can't object to the Great Reset because the Great Reset is going to be all about equity and inclusiveness. Which means if you're against it, you're opposed to equity and inclusiveness. And who is against equity and inclusiveness other than racists? You're a racist. Ergo, Joe Biden's out there every night mumbling and bumbling along about America's systemic racism as he does his prompter. Cops are racist. Trump was a racist, he reads. Why? Why is he doing this? For one thing, he's empowering every thug in the street of America to take a cop out. We know that.
Yeah. A third of people under 35 say they're in favor of abolishing the police, not defunding, but doing away with a police force altogether, which is less of a policy position and more of a leg tattoo.
This is the theater of the mind control. Theater of the mind control. Brainwashing.
36% of millennials think it might be a good idea to try communism. But much of the world did try it. I know millennials think that doesn't count because they weren't alive when it happened. But it did happen. And there are people around who remember it. Pining for communism is like pining for Betamax or MySpace.
The Great Reset crowd, what do they want? They want to tear us all down. They want to make us hate each other. They want to enslave every one of us.
You think someone 80 is hopeless because they can't use an iPhone? Maybe the one who's hopeless is the one who can't stop using it.
I do think that the Biden administration and President Biden has definitely exceeded expectations that progressives had.
You know the reason why advertisers in this country love the 18 to 34 demographic? Because it's the most gullible.
These guys now, they're not trying to get the Great Reset voted in. They're not trying to sell it to you. They're imposing it on you, whether you like it or not.
It's April 15th, 2021, and it's time. Take these masks off of my child.
You know, riding in on their COVID Trojan horse, they actually believe they can shift the governance of the world from countries, from nation states, to one big, gigantic, global New World Order.
20% of Gen Z agree with the statement, society would be better off if all property was owned by the public and managed by the government.
They actually see America in a few years. No cars left, you're not going to own anything, and you're going to be happy, they tell us.
And another 29% say they don't know if that's a good idea. Here's who does know. Anyone who wasn't born yesterday.
They're trying to muzzle us and keep us in fear long enough to get their Great Reset a done deal, a fait accompli. But there's going to be a war. People are waking up. Trump, Donald Trump, is still the most powerful Republican in America. Isn't that something? Still the most powerful Republican. And he's looking for paybacks, baby. He's not going anywhere.